Here we go. Your learning target is I can convert U.S. customary units. So as I record this, I'm eating my favorite snack, which is yogurt. So I want you to share what is your favorite snack when you come to group. Let's get started with our lesson. So we're talking about U.S. customary units of measurement to measure liquid amounts. So you've got a pint, a quart, a half gallon, and a gallon. And you have this handy dandy diagram here to help you know how to convert. So if you look at the pint, which is the P, so 1 pint, so 1 P has 2 C's, so 1 pint has 2 cups. We look at a quart, the Q. So now we're going quarts to pints. So 1 quart has 2 P, so that is 2 pints. When we look at a half gallon to quarts. So if you look at a gallon here, a gallon has 4 quarts, so half of that would be 2. Then finally we have a gallon of quarts. So we have 4 Q's in there for quarts. So 1 gallon is 4 quarts. Now here's a measurement scale. It's showing you the same thing that we just did, but now it's showing you as a scale. So for instance, if I ask you how many cups are there in a quart of milk? So when I look at, change that question because I can't flip back and forth, but for instance, if I said that how many pints are there in a quart of frozen yogurt, it would be 2, because 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. You could also think of this as multiplication too. Gallons to quarts, it's times 4. Quarts to pints, it's times 2. Pints to cups, it's times 2. So now let's look at a problem here using this diagram. So if you have 1 pint, how many cups? Well, 1 pint is equal to 2 cups. I'm not going to write this in right now because it won't line up when I move it. So now if we go 2. So if we have 2 pints, how many cups would that be? Well, if 1 pint is 2, it has to be 4, so I'm multiplying by 2. What I want you to do is finish these 3 on your own. Now let's look at quarts to pints. So 1 quart is equal to 2 pints, so it's 2. And 2 quarts would be 4 pints, 3 quarts would be 6. I want you to finish these 3. So you're going to finish 3, 5, and 16 on A. And you're going to finish 14, 9, 13 on B. Bring your math journal and a pencil to group.